Hello, my gorgeous, beautiful, fruity cutie. What's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan, and today we're going to get into this beautiful watermelon. It is April 20th, 2025. And before we get into this watermelon and I show you exactly how to cut a giant watermelon like this, I want to remind you that I have a contest starting tomorrow, and it's a 7-day raw food challenge. It's totally free. And the winner, there will be two winners. One winner is going to get all my books delivered to their house for free. So you're going to get The Healing Powers of a Raw Vegan Diet, 100 life-changing testimonials of what raw food can do. This is probably my best book ever because it shows... There's 100 different people in this book that have healed themselves from a raw food diet. Look at my friend Sherry. Okay. And you can actually follow all of them on social media because all of their social medias are at the end of their testimonials. And I'm just blown away at how many things people have healed on a raw food diet. So this book will definitely inspire you. And of course, my testimonials in here too, and so many of my fruity cuties. And I'm just so grateful for this book. So I'm so grateful for everybody in this book. And by the way, all of these, except Sherry, but all of these women were at my retreat last year. And so I think I'm going to do another one, and I'm going to put the women that come to my retreat this year on the next book. And I'm so excited to send somebody that for free. Then we also have raw vegan excuses part 1, part 2. Okay, you're going to get these delivered to your house if you win. My recipe book, okay, which I worked really hard on for years, and it finally is out. Okay, we got the Raw Vegan Beauty book, which, this one, this was my first book that I ever did. There's some of my before and afters, but this took my blood, sweat, and mango tears out of me, let me tell you. Oh, another thing that I love about this book so much, thank you guys for letting me talk about my books, all available on Amazon. One thing I love about this book is that in the beginning it's dedicated to my mom. Look at my mom. And it's dedicated to her because she did not live long enough to write her testimonial, but she was on her way. She lost a lot of weight, and she was on her way. But she refused to give up alcohol or dead animal body parts or processed foods. And the crazy thing is, all right, let's continue with the books. Then I'm going to talk about my mom. But beauty book you're going to get, this is $50 on Amazon. You're going to get my daily gratitude journal. Okay. And then you're going to get my Master Manifestor Journal. So all 7 of my books you're going to get in the mail, delivered to your house if you win. And then that's the second place prize winner. And then the first place prize winner is actually going to get a free 6-month membership to Misfit Mondays. And I know the fruity cutie who did this does not want me to say her name, so I'm not going to say her name. But guess what, guys? Someone in my community, I'm not going to say her name, someone in my community paid for a random person, anyone that wins the contest, to have 6 months for free in the community. There are incredible angels in this fruity cutie community. So yeah, we have someone that paid 6 months, and she said, you choose who's going to get this. And I was like, what? So I got really excited, and I was like, okay, I'll do a contest, and we're going to see who deserves to get 6 months for free. Now, here's the thing about health, okay? This is so important. Health is your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. Being healthy and happy and fit and glowing and feeling good and being loved, giving and receiving love and being happy and having an amazing life is your birthright. But you have to earn it. You can't just eat shitty food that God did not create and expect to be healthy. You cannot. Just like you can't expect to be negative all day and expect a positive life. You're not going to get it. You can't have negative poverty thinking all day, thinking about your bills, thinking about how poor you are, and expect to be rich. There's no fucking way. So it's the same thing with the raw food diet. It's the same thing with your health. You cannot expect to be a healthy raw vegan, fit and happy and healthy and healed, like all these people in this book. It's not just women, there's a lot of men in this book too, but you can't expect to be like these fruity cuties that have healed themselves from all types of illnesses, cancer, stage 4 cancer, diabetes. Oh my God, there's so many things in this book. Like, you have no idea. Oh my God, this woman wrote a list of 21 things. Okay? 21 things that she healed on a raw vegan diet. And then I'm not going to read them all, but literally so much bloating, cravings, numbness in her fingers went away. Okay, her eyes turned blue. She looks younger, feeling more at peace. Oh, so many things. Big things, small things, major things, little things. People have healed all types of things, but they worked for it. They earned it. They earned it. And the same with the free Misfit Mondays membership. So my private community, as you know, Misfit Mondays, you're going to get a free 6-month membership. And in that membership, you get to work out with me 4 days a week. You get to meet with me every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, it's the best. It's the best place on earth to be because it's just so fun. And people know so much more than me. And we get to ask questions and get advice and just vent and just talk shit, you know. And I love it there. I love my people. I finally feel like I have a tribe. I finally feel like I have a community, but I had to make it. I had to earn it. I had to start the community. And by the way, it was free for like fucking 4 years. It was free. And if you're somebody who wants to start a community or you want to work online, you want to work for yourself, I'm just letting you know right now, you're going to have to learn how to work without getting paid in order to get paid without having to work. I just put that out there. Okay? Because right now I don't work. I really don't feel like I work. I retired 5 years ago. And I wonder if I put a heart here. Can you see it? Oh, I just love my community. And I look forward to every Monday night. I look forward to working out. You're also going to get one hypnosis session. Oh, God. I'm talking too fast. One hypnosis session free with me. And you also get a discount on my course. You're going to get all my ebooks, by the way. I have another course that you're going to get for free. It's called the How to Be a Healthy Raw Vegan 6-week course. That comes for free with the membership and so much more. So, and a private Facebook group, WhatsApp group. We have a private WhatsApp group chat. So yeah, the community's great. And if you'd like to join, let me know below, or I'll leave the information below. But don't join yet. Join the contest. We start tomorrow. 7 days of eating 100% raw food. And this includes the help food. So if you haven't emailed me yet, you cannot be in the contest unless you email me by midnight tonight. April 20th, midnight EST tonight. I will send you all the information. If you email me tonight at midnight, I might be sleeping, so I'll send it to you tomorrow. But as long as you get that email to me, then you're in the contest and you have 7 days. Follow all the instructions. I give you a list of everything to eat. I actually also will send you this ebook for free. Okay, because I want to inspire you. I want you to get inspired. And a big part of being healthy is getting inspired, being inspired. So I'll send you the Healing Powers of a Raw Vegan Diet, 100 life-changing testimonials of what raw food can do, written by me and pretty cuties from all around the world. I'll send you that for free, the ebook version, so you can get inspired. And let's go, baby. Okay, so that was a mouthful, but now we're going to have a mouthful of watermelon. So how do we pick this out? Now, it is not watermelon season, but we did it anyway. Of course, you know, we always look for the darkest butthole, okay, similar to dating. Then we also look for a very large yellow spot. Okay, that's nice. We also like webbing. Webbing is nice. There's not too much webbing, but that means it's been pollinated, and it can be very, very sweet the more of this webbing there is. You know, watermelon season is coming, so we need to be very, very well versed in how to pick it out. The most important thing in the 15 years I've been eating mostly watermelon, you have to hit it. And it has to feel like a basketball when you dribble it. Okay? Some of you guys don't know what that feels like. Okay. It needs to be vibrating. Also, when you pick it up, it needs to be extremely heavy for its size. And every single time you buy a watermelon, here's what I want you to do. I want you to play the drums. And I want you to feel it. And then what's going to happen is you're going to bring it home. You're going to do it again. Open it up. And then you'll say, oh, okay, well, that's what a bad watermelon feels like. Or, oh, okay, that's what a really, really good one feels like. All right? So let me open this up. And personally, the way I'm going to do this, now if you're sharing this with somebody, you always want to cut it like this, okay? Because one half is always going to be sweeter than the other half. if you cut it like this, you're going to both get good halves. However, I'm going to cut it like this because I'm not sharing this with nobody, and I want to save the other half in the fridge for tomorrow. So this is quite a big guy. And I used to have, did you ever move? I'm just curious. Did anybody ever move and lose something really, really big and be confused as to where the hell that is? So I had a giant cutting board. Remember? Somebody gave me a gigantic white cutting board. And I don't understand where it went. And it's like too big to lose. So I'm trying to understand, did I leave it in my old apartment? Like, let me look on the fridge. Hold on. No, it's not on top of the fridge. I cannot even imagine where this thing went. It's too big to, hold on. It's too big to fit anywhere. I looked in the microwave. I can't believe I have a microwave. But I did turn it off, okay, just so you guys know. I unplugged it. So if you have a microwave, and you can't throw it away, unplug it so there's no like weird shit coming out of that. Okay, you ready? So this looks a little interesting. It is not the season, so we expected this. Okay, so we're going to put one to the side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work on this guy. And I would really love to encourage every single person here to try out the raw food diet for 7 days. 7 days, boo. You cannot expect to get anything good out of life if you can't at least do something for 7 fucking days. Like, whoa. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Like, you got to be kidding me. You want to lose weight, but you can't eat healthy for 7 fucking days. And by the way, you don't have to be perfect. I never said you had to be perfect, but can you try your best? Okay, here's a good supplement for the raw food diet. You ready? Everybody's taking supplements, right? If you're going to do the challenge, download this book. Get the audiobook or get the real book. It's a very short, very simple book, The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. R-U-I-Z. Get this book because you're going to have to do your best. If you want to win this contest and if you want to win life, I need you to do your best. So whether that's 100% raw or not, you can still win the contest. But the only person that's going to win is the person that's going to do their best. Can you do your best for 7 days? If not, what's the point? And by the way, yeah, you absolutely can be raw for 7 days. You can be healthy. You can heal. And if you think you don't have this power, just realize that you're just like the ocean. You know, if I go to the ocean with a cup and I take some of the ocean water, that's still the ocean, right? So that's you. God created you out of his likeness. Okay, whether you believe in God or not, who do you think created you? You are a part of God, and therefore you have all the healing powers of God and of the universe. And they talk about this in the Bible, what Jesus could do. You have the same power, but you're not utilizing it. So I once saw a quote that said, not reading is the same as not knowing how to read. Sorry, I get excited. I love quotes. So do you know what I'm trying to say? If you don't use your knowledge, it's like you don't have the knowledge. Okay, you know everything about being raw, but you can't do it. It's like you don't know if you don't know anything. You're wasting the knowledge. They say knowledge is power, but action is actually power. And I want to read something that I wrote down. I have it on my laptop. So we're cutting up the watermelon. Smarter, I'm just doing this really because I'm talking to you. But what would have been smarter is if I would have just tasted it before I started cutting it, because you could waste a lot of time cutting something that's gross. So I'm still cutting it for some reason, but we got to taste it soon because, you know, it could be nasty. And that's just part of the fruit life. It's the chance you take, and it's a great blessing. It's a blessing. Some people complain about bad fruit. How about you start complaining about the shitty poison that is poisoning you, the excess weight? You can complain about that, but don't complain about, oh, it's so hard to get good fruit. If you don't get a good fruit, guess what? You try again. You open up something else up. You always got to have backup. Now this, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. It's nice. It's weird. It's nice and crunchy, but there's something off about it. So I don't think I can eat this. I'm going to try. I'm going to throw this away, unfortunately. It's weird. But I'm going to try the other half. Because sometimes, like I told you, one half tastes totally different than the other. All right, so we're going to put that to the side. I never get upset because you know why? I've been doing this too long, boo. Plus, I'm 40. You know, I got that 40 wisdom. So I never get upset. You know what I do? I just get my frozen bananas from the freezer. Back up, baby. I learned a long time ago, you cannot rely on any fruit, just like you can't rely on any people. You can only rely on yourself. So I'm always prepared for this. I have lots of bananas in the freezer. I can make the most delicious. That cherry ice cream I made the other day, it was so good. I'm still thinking about it. So I don't mind. Okay? I don't mind. Part of me is actually hoping this is bad, then I can make that ice cream. Okay. Yep. So, this part of the watermelon is very good. This is very good. Oh, wow. So that, I just happened to get the bad half. All right. And then I heard somebody say the other day, just my luck. What a horrible expression that is. Be careful. I don't care if they're good looking. I don't care if they have a lot of money. I don't care if they're your business partner. They could help you in life. Don't hang around anyone that has a negative attitude because it will fuck up your life. It will fuck up your life. You become the sum of the top 5 people you hang around. You hang around somebody that's negative, that has a poverty mentality. I don't care how much money they make. You're going to be miserable. I'd rather be... Let me know below if you feel me on this. I'd rather be homeless with somebody I love being around than rich, than in a mansion, driving around in a Cybertruck with somebody who's negative, who's condescending, who doesn't respect my boundaries. So good. Okay. So, that's the episode for today. We're going to get a little bowl, and we're going to get into this watermelon. Hold on. Shout out to Lori, who sent me these bowls. I used to have a P.O. box. I'm going to get another one soon. How freaking gorgeous is this? How gorgeous is this? Thank you very much, Lori, and everybody that sent me things. And, yeah, that's the episode for today. I really, really, really hope that you give it a try. It's just 7 days. Trust me, if I can do this for 15 years, you can do this for 7 days. And it's actually a lot easier than you think once you put your mind to it and once you learn how to do it. Now, if you feel like it's too overwhelming to even start a raw food diet on your own, I would highly encourage you to check out my course, which starts in 2 weeks. So good. Wow. I'm so happy that I cut the other half. And yeah, I eat the seeds or I just spit them out. So good. By the way, so for breakfast I had 2 coconuts and then I had like maybe 14 or 15 little oranges, golden nuggets. Here's going to be lunch. This is not enough. So after this, I am going to make that ice cream. I'm going to do bananas, cherries, carob, a little vanilla bean, and maybe some Brazil nuts. Oh, no, I don't have any. So just no Brazil nuts today. But I'm going to do that. And then for dinner, I'm going to have some sumos. Before dinner, I'm going to have a big, big bowl of pasta. I'm going to spiralize zucchini and cucumber and just make a really good dressing. Probably tahini, mustard, maple syrup, and a little lemon. Mix that up in a bowl. No blender required. And that's going to be dinner. So this is what I eat in a day, and this is also your sign to please email me so you could join my free contest. You have nothing to lose besides all that fucking weight and all the inflammation and all the mucus and all the toxicity in your body, mind, and spirit. You have nothing to lose besides that. Seriously. And you'll get... I'm going to send you lots of things, actually. I'm going to send you 4 of my books for free, the ebook versions, my recipe book, and then a meal plan guide, the healing powers of a raw vegan diet, and, okay, so I guess that's 3 books. So I'm going to send you those things. I'm going to send you a list of things you can eat, a list of help foods that are not raw, but they help you stay raw. And I just want, honestly, I'm doing this because, well, you heard, one of my fruity cuties blessed me. She paid for somebody to join for 6 months. She didn't have to fucking do that. I cannot believe the angels that God has surrounded me with. And I know, I know, I know my mom and my sister are making things happen from heaven, my grandma and my grandpa. And I know the four of them are looking down on me and just making things happen, like this amazing woman who I cannot say her name, but I want to, but she don't want the credit because she is just an angel on earth, and she made it happen for everyone. So please thank her below. Okay, do me a favor, just say thank you angel below. Okay, thank you angel, hashtag thank you angel, and that'll let me know that you're in the contest and that you made it this far in the video. 20 minutes in, you a fucking real one. You a motherfucking real one, and you ready for this. Okay, so let's go, baby. We start tomorrow. How about, wait a minute, how about you motherfucking start today? How about you fucking surprise the universe and you start today? Okay, so I want you to do thank you angel below and hashtag day one if you're starting today. So you want an 8-day raw food challenge. Fuck it. Because if you want an extraordinary life, you got to do a little extra. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.